Alright guys, this is the Chevening Scholarship, one of the most prestigious scholarship in the United Kingdom for international students, funding of Masters Scholarship opportunities in the United Kingdom. So Chevening Scholarships enable outstanding emerging leaders from all over the world to pursue one-year Masters degree in the UK. There is no typical Chevening scholar. We are looking for the kind of people who have the passion, ideas and influence to provide the solutions and leadership needed to create a better future. Because these scholarships are fully funded, flights, accommodation, and course fees are all included. You are free to focus on achieving your professional goals and maximizing the experience of a lifetime. You will live and study in the UK for a year, during which you will develop professionally and academically, network extensively, experience UK culture, and build lasting positive relationship with the UK. On completing your studies, you will leave the UK equipped with the knowledge and network necessary to bring you your own ideas to life, meaning that at the end of this scholarship, you are expected to return to your home country to translate what you have learned in the United Kingdom to practical in your area of leadership, your career, and the rest of them. Let's see who can apply. Currently, applications are closed, but this application will open on 1st of August. Chevening Scholarship usually open 1st of August, but let's continue. So we encourage you to apply if you meet our eligibility criteria and other requirements. Your gender, age, there is no upper age limit. Sexual orientation, religion, marriage or parenthood status, class or other attributes do not matter to us. What matters is your ability to submit a thoughtful application that demonstrates you are capable of excelling on an intense master course in the UK and that you have a clear vision for your future. So let's the eligibility page. Now there's one thing that is very unique about the Chevening Scholarship is that you must have a 2 years of working experience for you to be considered for this scholarship. 1, be a citizen of the Chevening eligible country or territory. 2, returning to your country of citizenship for a minimum of 2 years after your award has ended. 3, have completed all components of an undergraduate degree that will enable you gain entry onto a postgraduate program at a UK university by the time you submit your application. It is typically equivalent to an upper second class 2-1 honor degree in the UK, but may be different depending on your course and university's choice. Have at least 2 years equivalent to 2,800 hours of work experience. Apply. Now look at one thing is distinct here. You are requested to have a minimum of second class upper honor when applying for this scholarship, but this may vary. You might apply to university. Maybe if you're a student, you have lower than second class upper, you graduated with a degree class lower than that. You can also apply to some few universities, or there are universities in the UK that will also consider your application even though you didn't get up to second class upper. Then you should have at least 2 years of work experience. Then 3, apply to different eligible UK university courses and have received an unconditional offer from one of these 3 by 13th of July 2023. So while you apply to these universities, eligible Chevening universities, then you should get unconditional offer of admission from them by 13th of July 2023, and by then you must have won your scholarship. Then the next, we'll look at the list of the universities shortly. Then you are not eligible for a Chevening Scholarship if you hold a British citizenship or a dual British citizenship. That means if you are a citizen of the Britain or a dual British citizenship, you cannot apply for the Chevening Scholarship. Then 2, if you hold a refugee status in a non-Chevening eligible country. Applicants who are citizens of a Chevening eligible country who hold a refugee status in a Chevening eligible country are eligible for a scholarship. And 3, are an employee, a former employee, a relative employee of Her Majesty government, or have been within the last 2 years from the opening of Chevening application including Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office of all British Embassies, High Commission, Home Office, Ministry of Defense, Department of Business, Energy, Industrial, and the rest of them. So meaning that if you have worked for any of these federal British agency, or you are a relative of any person that have worked with this British agency, you cannot apply for this scholarship. So let's continue. Or you are a relative of anyone who have worked with the Chevening scholarship in the past years, you cannot also apply for this Chevening scholarship. If you have earlier also studied in the UK with a UK funding scholarship, UK government funded scholarship, you equally cannot apply for a scholarship as well. So these are the list of persons that are eligible and the ones that are not eligible. So let's continue to the next page. Now, application will be opening on the 2nd of August 2022. That's when application will be open, and by 1st of November 2022 application will be closed. Then on 2nd October 2022, applicants are sifted against eligibility criteria. That means your application will be scanned during that period. Then the next midnight, November to December, reading committee assessment. That means your essay will be read to see how well they are good or how bad they are, depending on how you put it. Then early February 2023, applicants are shortlisted for interviews. This scholarship will require you to be interviewed. Then after the interview stage, reference and education documents deadline. There's a deadline for you to submit your reference, which is usually late February to late April 2023. Then the final interviews will take place between 27th of February to 28th of April 2023. Then from June 2023, the result of the scholarship offer are now, which by them you are expected to have gotten an unconditional offer from any UK universities that you put in your application to. So in this scholarship, the Chevening scholarship, if it require you to apply to 50 UK universities, it's worth it. It's worth it because you are not actually limited to the number of universities that you can apply to. However, you are requested that you must get at least one from any of these universities, because the university that you are applying to, you will also list their names on the Chevening application database or the Chevening application terminal. That is one thing you must take note of. So these are the list of courses that are available. One, it must be taught masters. That means it is not a research masters, and it should lead to a master's degree qualification, and it should be based in the UK. So meaning that any university in the United Kingdom, you can apply to any universities in the United Kingdom. It's only for masters. The covering is £22,000 and London based. So Chevening, this is the application page. You select your country. These are the Chevening eligible countries with their various deadline of closure of the scholarship. These are they're here. So let's continue. Now this section is a referee section. You are expected to submit your application should be submitted with 2 referees that Chevening will contact. They will write a professional reference letter for you for this scholarship. At initial stage, these reference letters may not be verified, but at the later stages, the British Embassy or the British High Commission in your country may contact this referee to verify if they were the ones who truly wrote the reference letter for you. So that is what you must do. Ensure that they are the ones who wrote it for you, or if you are the one who will write it, because there are some referee who they may tell you to write depending on their level of confidence in you. They may ask you to go and write whatever you wish and bring it for them to sign. So after doing that, you can, after writing and submitting, you can send a copy to them for them to see what you wrote. Let them have a copy. If possible, you can email the copy of what you wrote to them even after signing. And the High Commission, British High Commission, will contact them. They will say, yes, I reference such person. He's good in this, he's good in that. The rest of them like that. So that your application, nothing bad will happen to your application. Because if your referees are eventually contacted and they said that they were not the ones who referenced you, your application, if you have scaled through in all other section, this referee session alone can destroy all the effort that you've put in place. So it's very important that you take the application seriously. There's an instruction here to referees. That is the order of how the letter they will write, the order how it will be, their contact address will be there, their email and their phone number, how long they have known you, the applicant, in what capacity they have known him. Is it professional? Is it educational? Is it supervisory? Is it voluntary? Is it religious? When last have regular contact with the applicant, that means the last time they saw you or you communicated with them. Then the fifth, a brief overall endorsement of the applicant, including their skill in leadership and networking, their personal and intellectual as well as interpersonal qualities, and the last, ability to complete a demanding academic program in the United Kingdom. So these are the various areas through which the referees will write a report about you on. Then the last is the application system. It's an online application system. This is where you will need to key in your various documents. And it's recommended here that you should use a Chrome web browser when possible. And you are recommended or requested to use a laptop or a personal computer instead of using a tablet. It says do not plagiarize, so ensure that you do not plagiarize. So let's delve into the application page. I already have an account. I actually applied for Chevening Scholarship in 2021, but something happened. Then I haven't gotten one of my major certificates, so I was hoping that before the closure of the Chevening scholarship, that my application, that major certificate will be available, but it, unfortunately enough, it didn't scale through. So that was what happened. So this is the application website. You can create an account. For being a new applicant, you create an account. So that's it, guys. Please put in your application as early as possible. Thank you very much. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye. I am Moses Obarisi. Bye.